Hey guys, Kate Installer here, back at you with another sourcing video. Today we're at Purple Cow for the first one at least. Got two dolls there for $2.49 and $1.59 or so. Those little jet planes, which Jay at Play, they had some decent value to them. 20 questions handheld game and Boggle handheld game, and then that little Zoobles toy as well, and another JJ plane. So yeah, a total of like 6 or 7 items. None of those items have actually sold yet. All of them are listed at least. I think, at least. Right here, I'm trying to pick them all up and carry them around. I don't usually get a basket because I usually don't get enough stuff to actually need a basket, and I don't feel like pushing it through or around. If I get enough stuff like I did here, I sometimes will go get a cart, but on this day I did not. I think I dropped something, which is why I'm putting them back down. So I really did need a cart there while I'm trying to film, at least I did. The clothing, that's all the new clothing. I will generally look through those, but at Purple Cow, they're pretty overpriced. I might show y'all some of the clothing here. See something looks interesting. It's too late now because this was like 2 or 3 months ago. But yeah, the hats are also over here in this section. If you ever go to this one's the one on Jones Creek. It's the one I usually go to during the day. I found some decent hats here before. I don't think I found any on that day. CB&I, funny enough, that's the company I worked for at one point. Here's a summary of these items. So at thrift store number 1 for this video, I saw pick up a decent amount of items, like 5 or 6 different items. I don't think any of those have actually sold yet, but the 20Q, which is a handheld game, is listed for like $20 plus shipping. The Boggle is listed for like $13 plus shipping. And the dolls, one of them is listed for, I think she's listed for like 20 or 30, the one that looks like her. This isn't the exact one. I'm not sure where the other one is. She's somewhere in my inventory, but this one is ready and able to show. Same exact doll. I got this one at Goodwill for like $2, but the other one had some different clothing. But I think this doll, like I said, sold for 20 or 30. The other doll that I paid $2.50 for is probably worth around 30 to 40 based on the comps I was seeing, but like I said, none of them have sold yet. So this was kind of a recent trip to Purple Cow. All of them are listed, but nothing has sold yet. But yeah, decent first stop. Anytime I can pick up 5 or 6 items and make some decent profit off of it, I'll be happy. On to the next store. This is one of the thrift stores that I go to that doesn't always have cell service in the store. I usually have to go up to the front of the store to be able to scan anything. Those are the 2 items to pick up. $2.50 for that little Puff the Magic Dragon snow globe, which did work when I twisted it, and that Family Feud board game, new in the packaging. Anytime I can find new in the packaging board games, I will definitely look them up. Not always going to find profitable stuff when I do it, or items that are worth it, but I'll always pick them up. That Elf Shoe Tiger up there, I think they had it overpriced, but maybe I should have looked into more into him. It was like one of the musical ones, I think, where you press the button and they dance around and probably play the Elf Shoe fight song if I had to guess. I rarely ever pick up media here. Sometimes I will put my hand over it and look for DVDs that are new in the packaging or CDs that are new in the packaging. Those generally sell for more money. I saw somebody, I think it was Bama Dad 4, recently sold a Taylor Swift CD from like her first CD ever that had a picture of Burn on it for like $53. So if you can, there's always some CDs that are worth money. I'm looking at the hats here. The Duke Blue Devils, I think that's what that was maybe. Might have been worth some money. But the hats here I think are like $2 maybe. I'm not sure exactly. I've rarely ever picked up a hat here. I think the one I picked up recently got returned because the person said it wasn't youth size. Whenever it said youth on it, they said it was too small. Or too small I think to be youth. It was more toddler size. That's all the glass. I rarely ever pick up glass here. There's glass. There's also like an extra little warehouse at this one in the back, which I think was closed on this day because they closed it because it was so hot. That's how hot it is in Louisiana. It's not an air-conditioned spot, so that's another reason why. Pots and pans, none of those look interesting to me, not enough to look up. I think I do look at this one real quickly just to see what the brand is, but I do pass on that pot. But here is a summary of the 2 items that I picked up and what they might be worth. At this next store, which is thrift store in Gonzales, I pick up 2 items. The Family Feud game actually wasn't worth as much as I thought. I don't know what I was looking at when I bought it. I paid $5 for it, as you saw. It's anytime I can find a sealed game, I'm gonna scan it and see if it'll sell on Amazon. I think this is what the problem was. I think it was selling on Amazon for like $20 or $30, but whenever I actually looked at it on Amazon, it was not able to be sold on Amazon, so it was restricted. So on eBay, it was going for like $15, maybe with free shipping. So I'm probably not going to make much money on it. I haven't listed it yet because I'm trying to see if there's a way to get to sell it on Amazon. The other thing was like Puff the Magic Dragon, like musical snow globe. That thing hasn't sold yet either, but it's listed for like 50 or 60 bucks. I'll throw the screenshot up right here if I remember of what it's currently listed for. But yeah, that was a good find. I did see sales history of that, but it's, you know, an item that sells, you know, once or twice every 6 months. So it's not like it sells very often, but around Christmas, whenever people are looking for something like that, I think it will sell. And I usually don't like breakables, but whenever it's something like that, you know, I can put in an 8x6x4 and then put it in an 8x8x8 or 10x8x6, you know, I can double box it, make sure it's safe and it's not big. It's, you know, it's pretty small. That thing was probably 5 inches tall, so it'll fit in its 8x6x4 box, I think. But yeah, that's it for that next stop. On to the next thrift store. I haven't been picking up too many plush lately, but here's one that I do pick up. Nope, not the horsey. I'm about to show it to y'all. There it is. The pink Build-A-Bear frog. This is the one, $225 is what I paid for. This is the one that was most likely to have sold, but it's more of a Valentine's exclusive Build-A-Bear, so that's one reason why it probably hasn't sold yet. I probably also have it a little overpriced. I need to go back and look at my pricing on it and see if anyone else undercut me. On eBay, the only way to do that is to go back into your comps, look it up, and see what's the lowest price plus shipping is. And if yours isn't the lowest, that means you're not the lowest anymore. On Amazon, it's super easy. On eBay, it's not that easy. I wish there was an easy way on eBay, but we know that it'll take eBay 2 years to catch up to any other platform that does anything, invents anything. Of course, it's taken them like 20 years to catch up with automatic payment, but we'll not talk about that. This is all the breakables they have here. They do have a decent selection, but on this day, I didn't see anything that stuck out to me. In general, I don't usually pick up breakables. If you've watched my channel, you know that. I like plush and easy things that are easy to ship. At St. Vincent de Paul, which is where this one is, I pick up a frog. Not nearly worth as much as the Jellycat Fergus. This is a Build-A-Bear frog. It's a special edition Valentine's one. Smells like strawberries, so it actually smells really good. It's like Lotso, if you remember Lotso from Toy Story movies. He smelled like strawberries as well. But this one's probably worth $50 to $60. I'll throw the screenshot up of what it's listed for. Hasn't sold yet. A lot of the items in this video have not sold yet. I'm not sure if any of them have sold yet, but I just wanted to get this video out, kind of running short on time, trying to get video done. And hopefully I'll be able to start the 127 series and Highway Byway series in the next week or two. But yeah, he's got a little scent pack in him somewhere that's making him smell really good. No sound or anything, but not a bad find there, especially for, I think I paid $225 plus tax for the pink frog Build-A-Bear. Back at St. Vincent de Paul, pick up a Raising Cane's plush. In general, these can be pretty good to pick up. $1.25 is what I paid for them. You saw he had the 25, the silver anniversary, I guess, of Raising Cane's as a franchise. In the past, I've accidentally picked this one up, and they only had the 2. So I picked it up not realizing that it was supposed to be 25. I didn't really read it that well. I just I haven't seen this one before, so I'm going to pick it up. And when I got home and looked it up, I was like, well, can't sell that one, can I? Now, I might be able to sell it in a lot. I'll discuss that a little bit more in the summary, lotting up ones that aren't really worth too much and putting them, you know, in a big lot and selling them for decent money. This is St. Vincent de Paul again. They're the ones that have the little stickers like that. This one's Gonzalez. This is usually the one I go to. I usually go to 3 or 4 different stores in Gonzalez. And that was a fun little patriotic, that's what I'm looking for. I was like land of the free, home of the brave, part of the national anthem. That's all the clothing. Most of the thrift stores I have, and probably most in your area as well, lots of clothing and decent amount of shoes. Backpacks, I should look at those more. I know that if it's like a designer purse, I will most definitely not pick it up because I am not able to authenticate them on the spot. At least I can do it if I get home. Like I got some really nice, in theory, luxury items in a recent storage unit, but I'm pretty sure all those items are fake. But if I'm getting a storage unit, then I will look it up, you know, take my time and research it. But if it's at a thrift store, it's hard to authenticate it on the spot. For me, at least, it is. Maybe for some of y'all it's not, but for me, it definitely is. This day, all I picked up at this one was that one little Cane's plush, and I'll discuss a little bit more in the summary about what Cane's plush might be worth money if you ever find them in the wild. This is back at St. Vincent de Paul, probably the next day or two after I pick up the pink frog Build-A-Bear. I pick up a Cane's plush, 25-year anniversary plush. Thought it was gonna be worth some decent money. It wasn't. I'll throw the screenshot up here of what it's listed for. Probably wasn't worth picking up, but you know, I thought it was. There's some Canes ones that are worth a decent amount of money. The Cousin Eddie one is worth a decent amount of money. I'll throw some screenshots here of sold comps for that one, and some other sold comps of Canes plush as well. If you find these, which, you know, they're local to me because Raising Cane's, if it's a restaurant, was founded in my city of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So we have a decent amount of those plush. I can find a lot of them. I have some up in my bedroom that I need to lot up together and just make a big lot of them and try and list them like that. Like all the Christmas ones, they usually put one out every Christmas. They've done St. Patrick's Day, they've done Snoopy, they've done a lot of different you know, whatever you call that, with companies, partnerships with companies to put out plush like that. But yeah, that's it for this video. None of the items have sold, I don't think, at least. maybe one of the dolls had sold, but I can't remember for sure. But yeah, got some decent items out of the thrift stores. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment with your favorite item I found. Mine's going to be the pink frog Build-A-Bear. And subscribe if you're not subscribed. Thanks for watching.